My name is Starla Scribner, and welcome to our Roadmap to 200K Zoom. I am currently in Hawaii. It is 6 a.m. here, and I had this Zoom all set up out here on my balcony because the sun was rising and I didn't want to wake anyone inside, and it started raining and the wind is blowing off of the ocean and I got all wet. So I'm a little out of sorts over here trying to situate where I'm going to be. So ignore me once I get Kim introduced and on here while I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to stay during the Zoom. But I'm so excited you all are here. I can't even see all your faces yet because I'm on my phone. Not sure how I'm going to view the Zoom, so it's a little off for me, but super excited, you guys. You know by now, if you join us every single Monday, I love Monday mornings. I love Mondays for many reasons. It's a new start. It's a new week. You just get to start fresh. It's called Motivation Monday. What thrivers aren't motivated every single day when we wake up in the morning and take our 3 steps. And I actually posted a picture this morning of, getting up before the sun rises. That's just phenomenal to me that we can be anywhere doing anything. It doesn't matter what time of day we get up or how much sleep we've gotten the night before. Those 3 steps just wake us up and get us motivated and going every day of the week to be our best, the best me that I can be, the best you that you can be, the best whatever that we need to be any day. That's what keeps me excited about sharing. That's what keeps me excited about leading and motivating and inspiring others to do what we do, because people deserve this life, right? People deserve this life. So along with that, not only feeling great and having this incredible income opportunity to where we have time freedom, financial freedom, just the auto bonus, the trips, the free thrive, whatever it is you're looking for in this business, you can get it. But then we also have this community of people. Community of people can be your upline, your downline, your sidelines, people that aren't anywhere on your team at all, but they're part of this company, and you meet them on a getaway and they become your very best friends. I mean, crazy, crazy things happen here. And the community is absolutely amazing. And Kim Collins is one of those people for me that she is a sideline sister. She's a Lovell millionaire. She's absolutely incredible. She is one of my very, very, very dearest friends. I know that I can always pick up the phone and call her, whether it be for friend advice, life advice, grandma advice, business advice, motivation. If I need just to talk to someone like-minded, if I need someone to kick me in the pants and tell me, quit complaining and go do what you got to do, I know I can call Kim and she's going to be the one to do it for me and get me where I need to be or get me back on track. So I cannot wait for you guys to hear from her today. Spring, I can't see if Kim or see that Kim is on. I don't want to introduce her. And Kim, are you on?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's so weird Zoom on my phone. I see you and you look so much better
Aloha.
than me. Aloha. That's what I should have said right in the opening. I got all crazy because I got rained on. I'm so happy for you to be on here with us today. I've already got my pen. I got to go find where I put my notepad, but I'm already ready to take Coach Collins' notes, because everybody knows, here's one of those things. I say it all the time when Jason Camper's coming on. When Jason Camper speaks, I listen. When Paul Gravett speaks, I listen. When Kim Collins speaks, I listen, because there's always golden nuggets dropping. But more importantly, Kim has always been that one, like I said, like our minds think alike. We grow our business alike. We're, just the same drive, and Thrive Life helps us with that. It's just made us accomplish things we never dreamed of before. But Kim, I'm just going to kind of turn it over to you and let you share your everything, your wisdom, what's on your heart. I'm going to go get my notepad so I can write it all down.
Okay. All right. Well, hello, everybody. I just rushed back here from the gym. Made myself, quite frankly, go today. And as I was driving back, it was one of those things that I got to thinking about as I was kind of thinking about this call, and what I wanted to talk about today is, the ownership, right? And consistency. And I did not want to go. I literally came up with 15 other things. For those of you that don't know me, I live in North Dakota. We live on a river, which happens to be flooding right now. And so I have literally been surrounded by water for a couple of weeks and trapped in my house for, I don't know, 5 or 6 days. And so the first few days I was able to get out, I was super excited. And now I'm kind of back in my little homebody mentality again. So I was like, I don't think I want to drive through this water, go to the gym, try to get back here. But at the end of the day, it's like anything in life, right? Once you do it, you're so glad you checked your excuses at the door and you got it done. And when I look at, I'm an analogy person. So when I look at that and I think about all of the things around our house that we need to get accomplished, all of the things with our business that we need to do. Obviously, everybody has a life. We don't live and breathe this Thrive thing 24/7. However, I don't know about you, I would not be able to do the things I do if I was not taking Thrive 24/7. So it's really kind of funny as we look at things and we look at our personal growth. I personally believe, you guys, home ownership, as I'm looking out at a flooded field, literally had to use a boat to get out of here for a few days. Home ownership is just a lot like personal growth. You know, there's always a project to do. You know, there's always something that needs to be completed, right? But once you get it completed, you look around your home and lo and behold, there's another repair, or there's something else that needs to be restored, or one little project leads to another little project, right? So it's the same thing, our personal growth. Like once you get something repaired or restored, it needs your attention. And, are we really ever where we want to be, right? Physically, mentally, financially. I don't know about you guys. I always want more. I turned 52 last month, and that kind of comes with, they say your eyesight goes at 40s. I think your creaks and your cricks start in your 50s, and your bones and everything feels a little different. But your ambition and your drive can be what you want it to be, right? So we can sit back and we can make an excuse that, okay, I'm in my 50s now, like this is how I'm supposed to feel. Or we can move our body, we can loosen our joints. The same with our business. Maybe you've been thriving for, I don't know, a year, 5 years, 8 years, whatever it is. Literally pat yourself on the back today that you took the time to get on this Zoom. If you're somebody that maybe is at your job and you're going to get on the recording later, take a moment and literally compliment yourself that you did that. Because when you show up and you even take one little thing away, so many different things can happen to your business. And like I said, it's literally owning what you're doing. And I'm can be very aggressive with certain people when I'm on like one-on-ones. I don't like Zooms because I see your faces and then I analyze if I should be aggressive or not. I think that's why I really don't like them. And I'd rather just get on a phone call and kind of talk and do my thing. But, it's Starla has said we're very good friends. And she's like, listen, you just got to like kind of talk to everybody like you would if we were having a conversation. And, guys, a lot of times what we're talking about around here, it's accountability, right? It's being accountable to you. You woke up this morning, you probably have your capsules by your bedside. You probably took those, and 30 minutes later, you probably drank your lifestyle mix and threw on your DFT. But what did you do in between those 30 minutes? When you think about it, I personally know my world takes off once I get out of bed. There's 50 different things coming at me, what have you. So my routine for the last probably 5 years has literally been take those capsules, lay in my bed, and I take those 30 minutes before I even get up. And I start doing my reach outs. I do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I might share a message to somebody personally. I am probably going to post something on my own page. But typically I'm sending text messages to people. I don't believe in the standard message. I would much rather give a voice message to somebody and just say good morning, or look at somebody's page that I have on my list. Can't grab it right now, but I have a notebook that I don't even know how many names are in it, but it's people that I've reached out to, you guys. And then I follow up with them, and I don't badger them, so to speak, all the time, but I go back to that notebook from time and time again, because you can get so busy with other people that you forget who you reached out to last June, last May, last April. And you know what? The world has changed a lot. People are now out and about more. They're traveling more. They're sick and tired of the negativity. Some people are really woke up to what's going on in our world, right? And it's depressing. You turn on the news, my God, did you ever think you'd see a day where there'd be a shortage in baby formula? Like, what in the world is happening in the world today? People need these 3 steps. They need to be feeling good. They need to have that vibe of honestly somebody positive in their life that they can turn to, that they know is there to kind of help them along the way. And for me, that is what Thrive has done. It's not just the 3 steps and what it does for you physically. It's not just the joys of, look at Starla's background with these beautiful palm trees, and she's able to go enjoy her family because she doesn't have to stress about the financial woes of, can we go to Hawaii? Should we go to Hawaii? How many days can we be gone? That's not a problem anymore. It's a choice. And it's a choice she has now because of the work she put in, because of the time and energy she put in. But it's also a choice, right? That she's on the Zoom right now at, I don't even know, 6 something in the morning, your time, right? She could have said, hey, Kim, here's my link. I'm in Hawaii enjoying my family. It's not an optimal time for me, but she still showed up. And why did she do that? She believes in you guys. She believes in her business. She believes in the future of this company. I don't know about anybody on this call, but this company is just going places. I mean, I got back from the gym and I opened this ooey. If you have not had this, my Lanta, I love this stuff. And I don't really, I'll just be honest. See, this is where Zooms get me in trouble because you can see my honest face. But I don't really like a lot of our drinks, to be completely honest with you. I can't drink Activate. There's something in it. I don't like it. It gives me a headache. It's not my thing. So I don't really promote Activate because that's how it makes me feel, right? I miss the Pure shots because they were just a quick, fast, little easy thing on the way to the gym. So I'm hoping we're coming out with Pure 2.0. I don't know that, so nobody write that down thinking Kim Collins said that that's what we're getting. But this ooey, they hit this out of the park, you guys. If you haven't tried it yet, I would say it's very refreshing is the best way to describe it. It's kind of tangerine-y, it's kind of peachy. And if you like a cocktail at night, it's very good with a little splash of Tito's or tequila in it too for a healthy alternative. So, my gym rats, if you will, I brought a couple today when I went to the gym because I knew there was going to be some people there that I haven't seen in a while. And that is literally what I told them, because if you pay attention, they are drinking energy drinks all the time. They've got, I don't know, all the additives and all the nasty ones. And it's funny because there's probably 3 or 4 personal trainers that I've really gotten to know personally, because I visit with everybody, right? They don't thrive with me. That doesn't mean that I treat them any different or don't say hello or don't go visit with them, because I know there's going to be a product one day that they are going to want to try. And I am not somebody who's hung up on, you have to take our 3 steps no matter what, or you can't be a thriver. I don't just talk about our 3 steps. In fact, in my personal opinion, as long as you're waking up and taking our capsules out as a kickstart of your day, we can add in different things and customize something for you based off of that. Personally, yes. Do I love the shake? And do I have, it's on my ankle today. White label is my jam right now. Normally that's something I really kind of just wear in the winter months. Spring has sprung here. But again, as I told you, I'm literally surrounded by water on an island in these fields. So my mental capacity needs the white label. Are you somebody that when you're doing your reach outs, are you just only talking about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Or are you figuring out who's your clientele when you're looking at them, or you're looking at their Facebook or their profile? What's going on in their world, right? Are they on vacation right now? Are their kids about to get out of school and their whole world's about to shift because their schedule is going to get mumbo jumbo? Their free time is going to be different. What products are they needing? We're going into summertime. Everybody's busy. I've been doing this, Starla, almost 9 years now. And I can tell you there hasn't been a year yet that a lot of my people that are go-getters, as soon as their kiddos get out of school, they fall off the face of the earth and they kind of pause for a few months because life takes over and they're busy running these kids everywhere. And then they're trying to pop back in come the time when school in end of August or whatever, when all the summer things are done and their kids are going back to school. And then they're wondering why come October and November, their numbers aren't, where they want them to be or what they want. And guys, it just doesn't really take a rocket scientist to kind of look back and look at the ebbs and flows of a business. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you have a brick and mortar business. I don't care if you have a direct sales business. There are ebbs and flows. People that go to a regular job, sit in a cubicle, you know what? They don't have a pep in their step every single day. They probably take personal pride in what they do different months out of the year. A lot of that, I personally believe, is attributed to vitamin D and what you're feeding your body. And, if you have that pep in your step, if you are giving yourself a really good night's sleep because you are supplementing your body. Many of us that thrive are told, you're aging backwards. And, look at our skin system, you guys. Like, we have so many products. It's my hopes for everybody that you figure out what it is for you that you're comfortable to talk about. When we first started doing this, we didn't even, I think DFT was just coming out. I can't even remember because it's been so long ago, but we didn't have the choices we had now, right? We didn't have options for a vegan shake. So if somebody said, oh, I can't drink your shake, we didn't have an alternative. And now we do. And personally, I'm not a plant-based diet, that's all I eat type of a person, but I prefer that shake. I think it's creamier. I think it's far more delicious. So I've actually been ordering it just because I like the taste of it. So, you got to kind of look at, where is your routine at? Are you reaching out to people? When does that fit into your world? I find that if I'm consistent, like I said, and I do it in the morning before I even get out of bed, I know it's done. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not doing other things throughout the day and I'm not living, my Thrive life out loud in person with people. But I will tell you, that's all extra, right? That's all additive. So at the very least, get in those steps, reach out to one person, connect with somebody on your team, follow up with your customers. I can tell you, for me, promoters will come and go, but your customers typically stick around. And especially if you can help them get it for free. A lot of customers will also turn into promoters, right? And they might not ever do anything really with it because they just are just happy to take the product and they don't care if they're a customer or a promoter. But at the end of the day, you got to figure out which ones want to run with you, which ones don't, which ones are willing to look at their calendar, which ones are booking appointments with themselves, like I do right away in the morning. What time today are you doing it? If you have a hair appointment tomorrow, you're probably not canceling that, right? Why would you cancel an appointment with yourself then? And that's the biggest thing with this, is if you're slating time out. I have a reminder on my phone that goes off. Most of the time I'm up before my alarm, but my reminder goes off at 7 a.m. And if I have not got after it, then I'm going to get after it. And I don't let myself make excuses for that. Now, if I'm far more aggressive one day than the other, that's absolutely okay. You just have to do something every single day. And, we look at this business and I feel like it's all laid out for you. There's 5 trillion videos for you. There's always somebody to dial in. But the best part about this business, you guys, is you don't have to be the person doing all the talking. All you have to do is figure out who you can talk to. All you have to do is spark some interest. And once you get it, let your upline know, you know what, Susie has headaches. Hey, Susie has digestion. Hey, Susie's running on empty. She's got 3 little kids that are all about to be out of school and she's freaking out what she's going to do with her summer because she already knows how busy it's going to be. Give your upline a snippet of why you think Susie needs Thrive, and they can literally conform the phone call to help you grow and to help you bust versus just telling their personal story. I do that all the time. My story has taken on, 50 changes in the last 9 years, obviously, with every product, every season of life. Your story changes a lot. But one thing that is always consistent with me is I want people to tell me why they put somebody on the phone with me. What does this person need to know? What's your niche with this person, so to speak, right? Why do you think they need the product? And I will work that into my story. So for example, I rarely, when I talk about why I started thriving, talk about the fact that I, drank a ton of Diet Coke. But if somebody's going to put somebody on the phone with me and they're going to say, my gosh, this girl, I see her literally go to the fridge at work and drink 6 Diet Cokes a day. Well, then you bet I'm going to work it into the phone call for them, right? Because when this girl realizes that 6 Diet Cokes a day times however many days in a week are going to 4 different supermarkets and Walmarts to get the best deal on soda, you aren't even going to be drinking that anymore, let alone having the cravings for all the other processed foods that come along with drinking the Diet Coke, right? Then you're probably going to have this beautiful benefit of losing some weight and having some more energy and sleeping better. It's a whole beautiful trickle effect. But it's a heck of a lot easier for you to put somebody else on the phone and say, I just want you to hear my friend Kim's story. She, what, and now that I think about it, I think she was a big Diet Coke drinker. And I notice you drink those every day. Have you ever not drank Coke? Oh God, no, I'm not going to not drink my Diet Coke. Guys, we've all been there. I was a crazy coffee fanatic. I started my day with the Bun coffee maker, was making that pot fast while the Keurig was making 1 cup. And back in the day, I was in corporate America and I had 19 locations that I managed. They had managers, but I had to travel there a lot. And every single one of them, ironically, was in a Starbucks strip mall. And those baristas either knew my name was Kim because I'm just friendly and I get to know people. They either knew my name was Kim, or depending upon the season, they automatically knew I was ordering a caramel macchiato or a pumpkin spice latte. I look back at that now and I think, well, no kidding. I lost weight in the beginning very easily. I was not feeding my body an extra 2,000 calories a day or whatever the world it was, because don't think at home I was just drinking black coffee either, right? That Keurig had a flavored cup in it and the Carnation creamer was getting dumped in it. So in all honesty, when I look back on it, guys, I was probably drinking some coffee in my cream, really, right? So I share that with you because you might get people that start thriving with you because their sole goal is they want to lose weight, but they aren't looking at what's really going on in their diet, what's really going on in their world. They don't have to go crazy and do a plant-based diet. They don't have to come right out of the gate and start working out the day they take Thrive. And I think we get a lot of people that start on our products that they think they've got to do all this at the same time, and then they just burn out. So I will tell you this, hands down, get them on the 3 steps. Let them get that in their body first. Don't start adding in all the things and confusing them. But they're naturally at losing weight and having your inflammation go down. And let's be clear, leaky gut is a real thing. Cleaning that out. The average person has about 6 to 8 pounds of waste built up in their body. Another smart thing, if you get somebody that they're telling you straight up, hey, I need this because I want to lose weight. I had somebody yesterday that I ran into and she's like, I need to take off 10 pounds. I need to start your Thrive. I want to start your Thrive. I was talking to someone else and their product. I'm seeing the before and afters. And I'm just honest. I started laughing and she's like, why are you laughing? Like, I want to thrive with you. And I'm like, if you think taking my product for 1 month is going to help you drop 10 pounds, then I really don't want you as a client. And she was kind of offended, kind of not. She was taken back, I should say. And I'm like, here's the deal. I need you to commit to 60 days and I need you to take it the way you need to take it. But I need you to also get on the phone with me and communicate with me because it's not as easy. If somebody's telling you, you just got to take this product and bam, it's all going to go away. That's not a product you should be putting in your body. You should be asking yourself, what's in this? What am I feeding myself, right? It's a routine. It's so much more than just taking our products, guys. It's literally getting your digestion working. It's getting your sleep working. It's not having those aches and discomforts anymore. It's not having that, oh my gosh, I'm dreading to do the laundry and I'm folding the laundry. You might see a before and after picture of somebody, but I've never met anybody, no matter what product they're taking, that isn't doing a lot of work on the back end to get that. So when somebody comes to me and they're looking for that, I literally just changed the narrative to where we are not a weight loss company. That's going to be probably a byproduct because just the example I gave you, you're no longer drinking coffee. You're no longer drinking the Diet Coke. Therefore, you're not wanting to order the Domino's pizza, every 3 days or go through McDonald's or things like that. So guys, when you look at the bigger picture, figure out your audience. Don't be afraid to tell them, you know what, if that's what you want to, if that's what you're looking for and you really want to lose weight, then I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to put our 3 steps on hold. And this is what I did with this girl. And she's actually just ordered it before this call. We're going to put the 3 steps on hold. And I want you to do the detox. I want you to do 10 days. You give me 10 days if you're telling me you want to lose weight, because you know what, for me, I need her to reset her whole system. Now, could I start her on the 3 steps and would she notice a pep in her step and probably within 10 days see a difference? Of course she would. However, imagine what this product is going to do for that person: mood, sleep, digestion, once they clean out their pipes. Basically, that's probably the best way to put it. Clean up the pipes. Let's restart everything. It's like an oil change, right? They are going to be a thriver for life, and I know she will. And I know that other product, we won't talk about that company, but I've seen enough before and afters with that company that you bet those people lost 10 pounds and they probably did it in 2 weeks. They're probably spending $600 a month on product. And the second they stop taking that product, guess what happens? Those 10 pounds come back double. Like 20 pounds will come back just as fast as the 10 that fell off. And it's sad. And the reason that happens is the inflammation in their body. They're straight up just retaining so much fluid. And I think the thing for me, when I look back on this whole journey, that's the biggest thing. My body is a fluid retention. It's crazy. And as you age, that happens more and more. You got to be mindful of, your salt intake and times a day of when you're eating and different things like that, if you're trying to pay attention and listen to your body. But the same is true with our business, guys. You got to pay attention to that. The time of day. How are you reaching out to people? What are you doing with people? Where is your mindset at? Have you made a list? I still do this today. I did it the very first week I ordered Thrive, but I challenge you all to take a piece of paper today, write down what this product has done for you. On the next page, flip it over, write down time management, write down free trips, write down Tuesday paychecks, giving yourself a weekly raise, write down better sleep, better mood, better energy, more patience for your kids, wanting date night with your spouse. Write down your digestion, write down aches and discomforts, inflammation, all the things. And then on the other side of that paper, scroll, take 30 minutes and scroll through your Instagram or your Facebook and look at past friends. And on the other side of that piece of paper, put a name to those things. Because I can promise you, if you spend 30 minutes focusing on Facebook instead of just mindlessly scrolling through, you are going to see the gal you went to college with is now a new grandma or whatever. And my God, she just wants to be the best version of herself and wants to be the grandma that is out there taking the child to the playground and having play dates and going for pedicures and manicures and doing those things Starla and I get to do. There's no bigger joy than watching your kids have kids. And to me, family is what it's all about. But I'm telling you guys, if you stick to that and you don't overcomplicate it and you just kind of look at it, the end of the day, we're all networkers. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if somebody says, I love your shirt. Where'd you get it? I got it at this boutique. If you're somebody that just rolls off your tongue and it's like, oh, thanks. Or, oh, I love your hair. Where do you go? And you say Blush Salon. I go to Harley. Here's her information. That's all this is. So don't overcomplicate it. Don't read into it. Don't compare yourself to other people, because at the end of the day, the beautiful thing I think about this business that excites me the most is we have literally every age group, every, I don't know, walk of life, I guess you could say. We have it all here, and anybody can do this. Anybody can hit any rank, but at the end of the day, It's people that really woke up today and want to make a difference in someone's life. It's people that their heart just gets so warm when someone says, "Oh my gosh, my dad's knees no longer hurt. I helped him." Or, geez, I have somebody that, couldn't even walk around the block and they're running a 5K. Guys, when that stuff gives you goosebumps, and you got to be proud of you helped them with that. So who cares if the last 30 people you reached out to think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and don't want your product? It doesn't matter. It's about that one person that wants to feel their best and be their best. So honestly, your biggest thing I think is just don't ever ask somebody to do something that you're not willing to do. Some days you're going to be highly successful, other days you're probably not going to get that much done. But don't let one day go by that you haven't reached out or followed up with somebody, because that to me is what this is all about. And it kind of goes back to the beginning where it really is a lot like home ownership, guys. As soon as you get that project completed, there's another one waiting for you to do, or it's leading to another one. So why not help somebody, you know, just get their product for free? Just focus on that. Don't even focus on the 4Ks, the 12Ks, and all of that. Focus on every single person you have thriving with you getting this for free, and just see what happens to your paycheck when you do that. It's kind of fun stuff. So, Starla, I probably was all over the board and babbling, but there you have it. That's what's on my brain today.
I love it. I love it. You're never babbling. I promise you. You always keep to your point and get across something every step of the way, whichever direction. When we talked yesterday, and you were like, "I want to talk about ownership," I could go so many different directions with that. It's so true. But you said some very, very valuable things. I think one thing that's important that I've always connected with you so well with, Kim. Well, first of all, we started thriving right around the same time. We were both in corporate America. We both left corporate America. We both became grandmas in, I think, exactly the same month, if
Yeah,
not
a week apart. They're a week
a week.
apart.
I was about to say it was really, really, really close. I love the fact that you know that I'm in Hawaii with my family, and I haven't even talked to you one on one to tell me that. And I'm not your team. You don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing necessarily, but I just love, love, love that, and I love the community. But what you said that I loved is don't cancel an appointment with yourself. And I wrote down no excuses under that because I know you. And Kim and I, neither one, and you guys shouldn't either. You should not allow excuses into your life, your business, and you shouldn't accept it from your team because life happens to everybody. As busy as Kim and I were when we started this, we worked full time. Kim traveled all over the place. She worked, I don't remember you saying 80, 90 hours a week.
Yeah.
Mine was more like 50 hours a week, and then commute to and from, like it was just a lot of hours spent away from home, but we still made time to grow this business well beyond 200K while we were still working corporate America. So we don't take excuses well. We know what it takes to get what you want. It's the same thing if a full-time job. If you had a full-time job and you woke up not feeling 100%, like I'm getting a little sick, I don't really feel well. I mean, I get that all the time. I can't be on the Zoom today, or I can't come to the local today because I'm really not feeling great. I didn't get much sleep last night. Well, what if you had a full-time job? Would you just be able to not show up because you were just feeling a little under the weather? No, you would have to go show up because your boss expects you to be there. What if your family still needs breakfast, right? You're not going to wake up in the morning and not feed your family just because you don't feel very good. Well, you don't wake up in the morning and not do something for your Thrive business if you truly want this to grow. So excuses, that's one thing. Like Kim and I, every time we talk, like, what are these people thinking? Not anyone in particular, but I mean, just in general, with the things that we hear and the things that we get. But it's the same thing in corporate America. Somebody said on a Zoom one time, would you be someone you would hire yourself, or would you be a boss? Would you want to work for yourself? If you were in the hiring committee or a boss of a business, which you are, would you hire yourself? Would you want yourself as one of your employees based on your work ethic and how you show up? It's the same thing in everything. Relationships take work. Friends, if you're too busy for your friends or for your husband, then you're too busy. If you're too busy to show up to work your business, whether it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes, then you can work on your time management, like Kim said. But I love that. Don't cancel an appointment with yourself. So make appointments with yourself to work however much you want to work on your business that day. And what else did I wrote down?
I want to say something. I love how you give the analogy of your job, right? Because I think the biggest thing for people that have a job outside the home or working from home now or whatever it is, you have a set of criteria from your employer of expectations, right? And they've got to get done during your 40-hour work week or your 32-hour work week or whatever it is. And then probably once a year, you have your annual review, right? And they sit down and they let you know how your work performance was and what it was. And then if you're real lucky, you might get a 3 to 5% raise that year based on the probably shit ton of things you went above and beyond and did at that job. Or you might get a rating that isn't as satisfactory for something that your boss didn't even tell you about. That happens all the time too, right? Something that happened 6 months ago was depending upon that no one even informed you of was going to make or break if you're going to get a raise or not. And what blows my mind, and we've talked about this a lot when we were in Arizona, is you guys, you are sitting on a absolute gold mine. You have the ability to give yourself a raise of whatever percentage you'd like it to be every single Tuesday. You get to decide every week. There isn't a Tuesday that goes by that you don't get a raise. So whether that means, you want to earn more credits or you want to put more money in your pocket, if you literally treated this like a job, because you are the CEO of your own company here, right? You're owning it. So Starla, that just made me think about that because, when we were in the corporate world, watching all these people just work so hard, hoping they were going to get a raise. And most people, are running on empty, right? Because somebody left the company and they aren't replacing them. So you're not only not even getting a raise for doing their work, but you're probably not even getting any praise. And we get both those things here every day and every week. And we get to drive what we want that to look like. So I think a lot of times, you and I aren't really looking at what is everybody on the team doing. If somebody wants to raise their hand, we'll help whoever wants help. But we're still building our own. We're still putting our own foot in front of our other foot to shoot for our personal raise with Drex. So I just think that just made me think of that when you were talking about a job because it's a gold mine.
Yep, I agree 100%. And I think sometimes people think it was easy, like it was easy for us for some reason. And we've done the work. You guys just put the excuses aside, treat it like a business, treat it like a job, set appointments with yourself and for yourself. And don't let life is happening all around us all the time, even for Kim, even for me, even for Jason Camper, Paul Gravette, Maria Dillard, like anybody making any kind of income with this business. We've got life, we have families, we have other things, we have so many days. Like Kim said, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. on vacation so that I would be awake enough by 6 a.m. and my Thrive kicked in so that I could be on here. I could easily have had said to somebody else, take it over, but I wanted to show up. I needed this. I need you guys. It fills my cup. So I set an appointment with myself on vacation and I'm here. It would have been so easy just to say, nah, I don't feel like getting on. I'd rather sleep in this morning and just enjoy my day. I'm going to enjoy my day even more because I kept that appointment with myself. So I love that verbiage. I will say, I have to throw this in there about the ooey. I packed all our Thrive first, even before our underwear when we go on a trip. I packed all the things, but ooey is not something that I could pack for us. And Josh is really missing it. Yesterday he said, "Ooh, an ooey would be really good about right now." So y'all think about him today when you drink your ooey. But all right, you guys, I think that is good motivation for a Monday. Kim, I appreciate you so much. I hope your river flooding situation is getting better. I know it is, but I love that you show up anyway and you have a smile on your face and you just know you got to get it done and everything's going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
I
Thank
love
you
it.
for everybody for showing up today. Thank you, Kim. Love you so much. Y'all go have a great week. We'll see you this same time next week.
Bye,
Bye, you
guys.
guys.